Morning everyone, and this time when I say good morning, it is actually the morning. Today was by far the earliest I've woken up this trip. It is currently 9 o'clock. We drove 1 hour from the very north of the island to the east side. So we're now at the dock waiting for our catamaran to arrive. I am a little bit nervous as historically I haven't been the best with dealing with motion sickness, but took a little tablet and hopefully it'll be fine. I'm very much looking forward to seeing the beautiful island of Cerfs, as well as doing some snorkeling, and we'll take some cool pics.
Gang, my stepper gon' brush him if I press the button, too drippy to scuff. The blick in the duffel, it came with a muzzle, so why would I touch it? Diamonds dancing flooded, we don't turn nothing to something. Niggas be capping, bluffing, tweet that's a hole in your mouth.
Nice.
After quite the arduous journey on the catamaran through to the waterfalls, as well as an exquisite lunch, we are finally here at Cerfs. I am clearly a little bit burnt, but it is what it is, and we're going to see what the island has to offer. I believe there are quite a lot of paid extras we can do on this trip, such as water sports, which I absolutely love. But yeah, we're gonna see what there is to offer. That was a little bit disappointing. Booked and paid for some tubing, and when I got there was like a 45-minute line, and I just didn't have time to wait because the boat was leaving. So unfortunately I had to go get a refund and was forced into skipping that. So Not going to do any water sports on the island, but still a beautiful island. Very lush forest, beautiful turquoise water. But now we're going to head back on the boat and make our way back to mainland Mauritius. What an utterly picture perfect day I had, going on the catamaran, seeing Cerfs. Got very drunk on the boat, got a bit burnt, chatted the whole journey with this unbelievably amazing Australian family. So all around just a really fantastic day. Now looking for some dinner. I am very hungry because the only food I've eaten today was the bra, so to speak, on the boat. But yeah, I feel like some French food, so I'm going to look if a nice French restaurant that I had in mind is open. If not, we have some backup plans. But yeah, we're gonna find some food and then go to the casino for some cash games. So Google says that they close at 10. It is currently 9 and they are closed. So backup plan A is coming to fruition. After looking at the menu, I couldn't really help myself but decide that tonight was going to be a 3-course meal. When I received the bread, and it was fresh, warm, and it was accompanied with butter, chili paste and flaky salt, as well as a beautiful little pot of palm, I knew that I was going to have to perform in the cash game tonight, so I look forward to showing you what Cerfs has to offer. Okay, our starter has arrived, and for the first course we have got Mauritian style shrimp spring rolls. They are filled with these beautiful local shrimp, as well as noodles, carrots and mushroom, and it is accompanied with a garlic dipping sauce with basilica leaves. I'm very much looking forward to eating this and getting the meal started. I am blown away by the sheer rustic beauty of our main course. Our main course being seared tuna tataki with a herb crust, sweet potato mash, a soy-based sauce, some seasonal vegetables. And here, if you look closely, you can see individual dollops of beetroot and pea puree. My mouth is already watering just looking at this, so I cannot wait to dig in. I wish I was exaggerating when I say that was the best tuna tataki I have ever had. The layers and layers of flavor, coupled with the freshness of the tuna as well as the vegetables, was simply superb. And what better way to top that off than with the signature dessert. So for our last course we have the brioche. It is a sweet bread covered in caramel and topped with a scoop of salted fudge ice cream. I thought that I would accompany this with a cappuccino. I have learned from my father that you can only fully judge a restaurant based on the final cup of coffee that you have there. So I am salivating at the thought of digging into this, and I will let you know how it is.
20 minutes later.
That was like eating a cloud of fluffy French goodness. The flavors blended together so perfectly. The saltiness from the ice cream mixed with the sweet, rich caramel drizzle. It was cut perfectly with the crunchy nuts, which I failed to mention earlier, but it all came together in spectacular fashion. And the cherry on top of the evening was the coffee, which, as expected, was excellent. They use Italian coffee here, and it came with a little square of dark chocolate. What a perfect evening. I am so happy that the first option for the night didn't work out, because I think this was a far superior choice. So now I'm going to pay the heavy bill, and we're gonna make our way to the casino to try and round it back. Okay, we are doing a 5-card PLO flip between me and the two French whales. 5-card PLO.
Okay. Alain,
Yes, flop. And turn. And river.
6.
Ooh, spicy.
1 each?
1 each.
Okay. Go ahead. That's not good, David. That's bad. Okay. Personne fait de paire.
Flush.
You have a flush already.
I have flush.
Toi, t'es mort. You're drawing there, yeah. I have a straight. No, that's not good.
That's not good.
Ooh, ooh. I have a boat. I have the nuts, basically.
Oh,
You have a boat as well.
wow. So sick.
Great.
Well, simply put, that was utterly horrifying. I started out playing that smaller game. It was probably the worst game I've ever played in my life. Everyone had a short stack. It was just like limp call, like just a terrible game to be in. So I moved to the bigger 100-200 game that had the two French pros that I know from South Africa and from the main event, but they were sitting really deep, so was everyone else at the table. So I sat down, started off pretty good, but it just like trickled away. I just kept missing and missing and missing. It was like an open 3-bet, miss the flop, give up, because these players play in a very unique... Oh, Jesus. Sorry. These players play in a very unique way. They are passive stations. I wouldn't say it's that unique, but they are passive stations, so you really just want to focus on making hands and getting paid rather than trying to bluff them, because they are unbluffable. So when you are not making hands, you just cannot win. So the game was about to break. I only had 11k left in my stack, and I asked the two French guys if they would like to do a PLO flip for 11k apiece, which would have got us right back to even. They gladly accepted, and we did the flip. Unfortunately, I lost in a pretty sick way, to be honest. I made a flush, and Remy went runner for top 4 house. So that was the night. Busto, we did not recover dinner, but we move on. It's, in the grand scheme of things, I lost less than 2 buy-ins in the game, so it's really not that much, but a little bit disappointing to have the biggest losing session just a few days before leaving, because it might be a little bit hard to recover that. Nevertheless, tomorrow is a new day, and I have some plans for tomorrow. I'm gonna struggle to stay very lively and animated, seeing as it is 4:30, and if I do go ahead with my plans, I will need to be up at around 8. So wish me luck, but for today, that's all. See you tomorrow.